Yo, what it do, what it do, what it do, YouTube. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, chosen ones. I am back with another banger. So first and foremost, if you've been enjoying the content down below, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned throughout the whole thing. Turn on the post notifications because you know what I'm saying, I'll be coming with the banger. So family, I had to come on here and spread this download to y'all that I had just come in. So lately in the area that I stay, the sun has really been dimmed out, like blocked by all these blocked by all these clouds that they have put into the sky. And at the end of the day, I don't care what anybody say. You know, there was a video that went viral of them creating clouds, and I just think it's abnormal that out of nowhere, when the sun was starting to get really powerful, and you know, especially over in Texas, and you know, a lot of downloads was coming in. Like, you walk outside and you're getting a download, you stare at the sun, you're getting a download, you know, especially when you ground. But out of nowhere, they started to block the sun out, try to block the sun out. It's been a lot more gloomy, you know what I'm saying? And something I've noticed is that this ascension has been occurring, and it has been occurring for a while now. And the people that have been really tapping in with themselves and focusing on them, you know, they're starting to have upgrades, biological upgrades. You are starting to perceive things from a different type of mindset, no, like understanding that, you know, you could transmute any type of negativity or any type of situation into a win. You're understanding that, you know, things happen for you and not against you. And you know, with thinking like that, you're having these upgrades to your physical and your mental. Like, some people are actually becoming unrecognizable. Like, I've had multiple people say that, like, my facial features are starting to change, like actually get more intense, more strong, like around my eyes and everything like that. And that's just because we're actually transforming. You know, whenever we're transforming our inner world and actually unlocking those special abilities, like those superpowers that we actually had trapped inside. But you know, we get programmed all this wrong information that takes us further and further away from the real, from who we actually are. So around this time, I just find it so interesting that, you know, the sun hasn't been out as much, and around the area, this is where I stay, there's been way more accidents occurring on the roads and everything like that. And I feel like, you know, it's like it's frequency control. Like, they know exactly what is going, like what they're doing, what's next in the agenda, so that people don't awaken to this. Because notice how a lot more people have became consciously aware around this time, a lot of people. And notice, you know, if within your own families, you probably feel completely disconnected from your own family, and don't think that's forever, or it may, you know what I'm saying, be forever. But in order to break a generational curse, that's how you know you're making progress, when you start to disconnect with your own family. And it just starts to happen naturally, because it's like the universe finally starting to push you up, like to where you actually deserve to be. But just like, you know what I'm saying, with these different friendships that we you know, made at certain times of our life from that energy that we was emitting, it's the same with family. You have to disconnect in order to grow. You have to leave some, you know what I'm saying, some of the baggage and everything that was really putting that weight on your shoulders behind, in order to succeed. And then, you know what I'm saying, you start to change your family situation. That's when wealth starts to flow in and everything like that. But this is the things that they don't want the world to know. They don't want society to know. They want to keep programming into the 95% of the world's mind that the system is ran this way. It's a fear factor. Like, you got to be in fear. You got to be in anxiety. You know what I'm saying? You got to rush to do this. You got these bills. Like, they trying to throw all this unnecessary stuff at us in order to cover up from what's really going on. There is DNA activation happening as we speak right now. Like, people are starting to really be able to tap in, move things with your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, really get into a state of meditation when you actually cannot feel your physical body, and you can actually like transform yourself. Like, this is actually what we hold within. We have superpowers. Like, we have superpowers, but they try to cover it up by bringing out all these new things, you know, these new foods at these fast food places that's 10 times more worse than what was already, you know, already there. They just want to keep lowering people's vibrations so that they can have mind control, you know, so they can easily manipulate people and lie in the faces. They lie in the faces with the truth, but they put it in our faces as entertainment, but they real life recently have been just coming out with different things on the TV and on media that I always pass through that is really just explaining exactly what's going on in the world. But people just take it in as like, you know, it's just entertainment. But, you know, if you really keep focusing on bettering yourself day by day, you will start to have like I said, a physical upgrade and a mental upgrade. You will start to tap into the infinite intelligence. This is all the powers that you have had always inside within, but it has just been trapped, has just been paused because, you know, of all this other nonsense that's around us. At the end of the day, when you actually take a step back, none of this stuff matters. You don't need to do anything. You just need to sit there and literally have imagination that is so strong. That is taking action right there. When you have a vision so strong that you can actually put yourself in that moment and actually transform your whole life from matching that frequency, actually visualizing and seeing yourself in that point of doing whatever. That is literally like jumping in the quantum field. You're changing your whole reality around. You know, this is when you start to call back your power. Actually, you know what I'm saying, act in the form of that, and you will start to notice like people will really respect you. People will look up to you. Like everywhere you go, everyone's going to treat you like a god or a goddess that you are. Don't let these people in this system, you know, downgrade you at all anymore. You know, if you see in this video, you was meant to see this video. Tap in with what you have within. We hold superpowers. Some people are like, you know, you sound crazy and this and that, but why do they put it in the movies? Ask yourself that. Why do they put that in the movies? Why is it so in depth? Why does it feel like it just resonates? Why does it make you want to be one of them that's in the movie? Think about it. Let these things resonate with you. I tell people, you know, how I started to understand that like what, like my, you know, part of my special ability is really with my mind, like being able to actually call something out like and it happened like 5 to 10 minutes. You know, you can control things with your mind, you know, start focusing on, you know what I'm saying, trying to move something, move a little sheet of paper or something like that. But go on like the X-Men series, you know, search up on Google like the comics and see what power resonates the most with you. And that's what you know what I'm saying, that's what you can start tapping in with, because the more you meditate on it, the more you focus in on it, it's going to resonate. It's going to click in your mind that, hey, like, this just feels like I've had this in one of my lifetimes. See, when you start to tap into that point, that's when you can actually call for that energy. You can channel that energy. You can start to actually have the physical form of that, but you have to keep believing. That's where a lot of people go wrong, because they don't believe in themselves that this is who you truly are. Like I said, we are gods and goddesses. We are not just human beings that they say we are. And they're trying to cover everything up that's happening around us. It is something much bigger happening that is activating this DNA. And the people that, like I've been saying, that have not been taking care of themselves, you know what I'm saying, the people that have not been taking care of themselves and have been only focusing on the negative, they're going to be impacted negatively more intensively. You'll notice it. That's why you have that disconnection with family, because you understand deep down you need to surround yourself only with like-minded people, or with those friendships that are no good for you. You only need to surround yourself with like-minded people. So you automatically just separate from them, you know, because they're going to focus more on the negative aspect of life, only try to hit you with fear. If you say that you're about to make this move, oh, but watch out for this, watch out for that, you don't need that in your life. Why are you thinking automatically negative? That's what society has planted in the 95% of the world. But like I said, this was just a little download that I had come in. If this message could resonate with anyone out there, you know what I'm saying, leave down in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the post notifications. But as always, y'all continue to keep taking care of yourself out here, because it is a spiritual war. But as always, y'all have a blessed one. All peace and love, family.